Hi, my name's Emma Coonan, and I'm a junior double majoring in global studies and Spanish. And today on 940 Feet, I'll be interviewing Professor Yan from the linguistics department. Professor Yan, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's dive right into the questions. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Who are you and what is your area of expertise?
Sure. My name is Xun Yan. I'm an associate professor in linguistics. I also have courtesy appointment in the Department of Educational Psychology, and I'm also a part-time faculty member in the Beckman Institute for Advanced Science and Technology. What I do, the area that I'm in is called language testing and assessment. So basically what that means is that we try to find our best practices to design and deliver and validate language tests that we use to measure proficiency in different languages and for various purposes.
That's awesome. In your opinion, what are some of the most exciting developments happening in linguistics right now?
There are lots of them, and apparently recently is the generative AI, or the development in technology, has really changed how people learn languages and how we teach languages, and also how we assess their language proficiency. So in our department, we've been trying to implement various different exciting changes to our local English placement test to better integrate technology to assess language proficiency for international students on campus.
It's very exciting. What's a project you're working on right now that you're excited about?
One project I'm working on is called Training Qualified Interpreters in the state of Illinois. It's a project funded by the Illinois State Board of Education, where we're trying to design language proficiency tests and interpretation and special education training modules for anybody who wants to become a translator or interpreter for non-English speaking parents during individualized education program meetings in the state of Illinois. So right now we're developing proficiency tests in English, Spanish, Russian, Polish, Arabic, and Chinese. And we hope we can actually launch these tests so that people who are interested in becoming an interpreter can take these tests and become eligible to be trained as an interpreter.
Wow. That's very important, very exciting. What is your favorite course to teach and why?
Well, my favorite course is language testing. The reason I like it is that the students are quite diverse. So in my class, you can have students ranging all the way from undergrad students all the way to PhD students, and they all have different interests and needs, and they come with different perspectives and backgrounds as well. Whenever I have a class, I'm always looking forward to the different perspective you can bring to class. So that's what makes this class my favorite.
That's amazing. What inspires you most about working with students?
I like working with students mostly because I get to see them transform from maybe someone who doesn't really know much about a particular area to an expert on a particular topic, right? Just see how they transform over time is a very rewarding experience for me as a professor.
Yeah, that's very rewarding. With everything going on in the world, why study linguistics? Why is it especially important right now?
It is, of course, important because the world is becoming more and more globalized, and especially with the aid of technology now, we're bound to communicate with more and more people from different parts of the world with the aid of technology, and there might be more communication across languages. So right now, of course, being able to study language and the study of linguistics will be at the center of all of these changes that we're experiencing now.
That's awesome. That's so cool. What's one piece of advice you'd give to your 18-year-old self?
Okay, don't be so rebellious. Sometimes your parents' advice can be meaningful too.
Yeah, that's great. I agree. Describe U of I in 3 words.
Commitment, scholarship, and diversity.
That's great. Yeah. If you were to give a campus tour, what is one must-see place you'd include on it?
It must be a walk on the green street with all the restaurants that we have. It's very impressive.
Yeah, definitely. Who is another U of I faculty member whose work has captivated you?
Melissa Bose from the Spanish and Portuguese department.
That's awesome. What is your preferred mode of transportation around campus? Walking, busing, biking, or something else?
Walking.
Walking?
Yeah.
I agree. Coffee or tea, and where would you get it?
Coffee. I can get it anywhere, but mostly I've been getting my coffee from Espresso Royale on campus.
So good. Very good.
Yes.
What's your favorite season on campus and why?
Fall. Actually, about this time of year, it's warm enough to walk, but within the same time, it's not cold yet.
Yes, I agree. Okay, final question.
Okay.
Orange or blue?
Blue.
Blue. That's great. All right. Thank you, Professor Yan, for joining me today. And thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thanks for having me.